So I'm out here with the cows, and I have the third bottle for the bottle baby. Third ever bottle in the whole world. And let's see how he does, since he's a little boy. And he is headbutting me. I don't know, I put a little bucket of water. I've never really seen people put water with the calf, but I figure it can't hurt. So let's see how long it takes him to figure this out. His third bottle. Not long. He's got it down. Alright. Now I can just drop the bottle and walk away. It's pretty easy. He sure is a cutie. Looks like he's doing great. So far, so good. He sure is a good looking cow. He's half Angus and half Jersey. And boy, I think the Jerseys are the prettiest cows out there. I also noticed all my cows are kind of over here in a corner. Makes me wonder if there's something going on. Or one of the girls is about to drop a baby. I'm expecting 3 more calves. And sometimes when they all gather up over here, that means maybe there's a new one on the ground, or maybe one's about to come out. Or maybe they're just all hanging out. I don't know. See what's going on over here. Just a big gathering of the minds, I guess. I did notice the string. You want to make sure you keep all plastic away from cows. It's not very, it builds up in their system. Boy, what's going on over here, huh? Everyone's just hanging out, big bulls, little calves, no babies coming out. So this one here, let's see, this is the mom, Horace, of Penelope here. She's looking a little thin, almost like I could grain feed her or something. So she looks like she needs extra food. And then this girl here, this is Scylla. This is actually Iris's calf. So she's as close as I have to a milk cow now. She's half milk cow. Starting to get a little bit of a bag. I was wondering if she would get big enough to where eventually I could run 2 cows on her. It's possible, I guess. So she could be my backup nurse cow at some point. So this little baby down that whole bottle in no time flat. That's pretty funny. I usually try to take the bottle out. They don't beat themselves up hitting on an empty bottle. He's still after me for more. That's all you get. That's all you get, little guy. Have to come back and oh, he's going crazy. Yeah, he needs to calm down. So tomorrow these guys will be 3 weeks old. And they've just kind of transformed overnight to where they're making a lot of noise, growling and whining and a little bark every here and there. And they're actually a lot more mobile. So it's getting a little crazy. Not quite sure what they're all crying for now. I guess mama's milk. yeah, things are getting crazy now. Things are getting crazy now. I think they're crying just because everybody else is crying. It's funny, I came in earlier and one was growling, and then they all started growling. They're like, oh, we can growl. And it's like, oh, we can cry now. It's something new. Let's all do it. It's so funny. It's like they're trying out their vocal cords for the first time. They're so cute. Alright, so this is bottle number 4 for this crazy little bottle calf. Little bottle baby. Ooh, he's trying to headbutt me and get out, go crazy. Oh, right in the knee. Oh, whew. Alright, let's see how quick he catches on. I wonder how many bottles it'll take before he catches on. Ah, bottle number 4. Looks like he's got it. The third one was kind of so-so, but number 4, he's got it down. 2 days. This is 2 days of bottle feeding this little guy. And it's funny, he gets pretty skinny between bottles, but looks like he's doing pretty good. Yeah. Let's see how good he stays on it. Yeah, I think he's got it. Oh yeah. I don't even think he's going to need any help this time. So I have a bunch of grain left from Iris. And I'm pretty much all set up to feed some grain. So I'm thinking of pulling my skinniest cow out here and feeding her some grain. And it's actually Horace, I think, is the skinniest, which is Penelope's mom right here. So this is my very first calf. I named her Penelope. And it's not you, you're not the mom. It's actually, let's see, where is she? Which cow is which here? So, let's see, which one are you? Oh, you're Scylla, huh? Yeah. Boy, they'll start looking the same. You have to look at the ear tags. And actually, this girl doesn't have an ear tag because I didn't raise her. So all the ones with ear tags are mine that I raised here on the farm. And so this is the girl right here. She's all full of alfalfa. Yeah. So I have a little grain in my pocket, and oh wow, it only took a little bit, and she is my buddy. Oh yeah. Oh, come on. Come on. I have more. Come on. I have more. Come on. Alright. Come on. Yeah, now, oh, I just need to close the gate. That was pretty famous. You have to really be careful when you're starting cows on grain, because say for example that girl, if I just threw in 20 pounds a day like I was doing with Iris, she would most likely bloat and die. So I'm just going to do 2 pounds to start, and just do 1 per day. See if I can get this here. Alright, so I'm sure I don't have to tell that girl what the grain is. And you can kind of tell, so Hathor over there, she was always fighting Iris for the grain. She'll probably push the fence over and kind of go crazy because she knows what this grain tastes like. So she's a big pusher too. But you can tell on this girl how it's kind of hard to tell because she still has her winter coat and she's starting to lose it a little. But yeah, I should have tied these with the string here. So I kind of had to hold that little opening over there while Horace could finish her grain. So basically you can see right in here she's kind of sunken in a little bit, but mainly like right here, right along the, or I don't know if you can see that very good on video, but since she still has some fur, you really can't see her ribs very good, but I can tell, I could feel them. There's not much meat on those ribs. So she definitely needs extra protein, and oh my goodness. So I haven't quite figured out why she does that. Every now and then she just starts bawling. And that's actually the cow I tried to graft the new little calf on, so I don't know if it has something to do with that. That she's just upset that I tried to put a new calf on her. I don't know. These cows are kind of interesting, and they're all watching as only one eats the grain. She's like the main attraction here. And I always thought she kind of had a goofy face. She kind of has these Dumbo ears. I'm not sure if she's 100% Angus or she's got something mixed in, but I don't think it's milk cow because her bag, she has a calf and her bag's really small, so if she's mixed with something else, I don't know what it is. Maybe she's part horse or something. So I just whipped up bottle number 5. And little baby's calling for mama. And we all know who mama is. That would be me. Yes, I am mama. I am your mama. Alright. Oh, we can do this without getting head butted. Whew. And 5th bottle, I think, is pretty much drop and go on this one. Yeah. Yeah, it's a drop and go. Such a cute little baby. Ah, such a cute little baby. She has like cute eyes and a cute face. He's just a cutie. And I did notice on this water, I came out here earlier and he's actually drinking the water, so I think it's good for him to have some water during the day. Look at that little baby. Look at that baby go. So I was just finishing up with the cows, spending a little one-on-one time with my new baby boy. if he doesn't kick me in the face. That's one crazy cow. So actually this guy's crazy. So actually I have some ball python eggs in the incubator, and today is day 61. He's a little show off. And they haven't pipped yet. So oh my goodness. So I'm thinking of going down to the incubator and pulling that clutch of eggs and doing some egg cutting. What do you think, baby? And it's a bamboo crossed with the Pastel Calico, so we should get some really cool stuff. And since it's ooh, oh my, that baby's getting crazy. I was gonna say before baby hit the camera and turned it off that it's a bamboo crossed with a pastel calico, and there's no scaleless head or anything, so we should be able to see exactly what's in those eggs from a cutting without actually having to take them out. So let's go check. So I'm thinking a good name for that calf would be Snowflake. What do you think of that? Little baby Snowflake. So I could play with those puppies and those cows all day long. But you know, down here in the snake room, this is where all the action happens. So I pulled this clutch out, the clutch of eggs out of the incubator, and it was actually supposed to hatch on the 9th of June. It's already the 15th. Well, actually the 9th of June was 55 days. And it's like 1 day past 6. We're at 61 days. And ooh, they are pipping. This is actually a 5-egg clutch. And we do have a couple heads sticking out. They're going back in. Alright, let me set up the tripod and we'll go through and cut these and see what we can see. Okay, I'm going to start with the one that had its head out the most. So, in this clutch, we should actually get bamboos, pastels, calicos, bamboo calicos, bamboo pastels, and bamboo pastel calicos. And some of them might be hard to tell. If you get all 3 genes, I think it might be a little tough. This guy's definitely got a little nose sticking out. And from first glance, I would say, looks like he's got bamboo in him. And some of the bamboo combos are really hard to tell, and it might be hard to tell exactly what it is coming out of the egg. But that definitely looks like a bamboo to me. That just looks like a straight bamboo. And I don't want to take these guys completely out, so I'm just going to cut them enough so we can kind of tell what they are, and then I'll put them back in the egg box. That looks like a really nice bamboo. So take a look at that one. That is beautiful. So my bamboo male, I'll have to actually show you at the end of this, but I actually paid almost twice the price for him because he was such a beautiful bamboo. He was a really high contrast and had some really beautiful colors. And basically, you get what you pay for. So, if you buy, something that doesn't look that great, then you end up getting a whole bunch of snakes that don't really look that great. So it's always best to kind of pay up front. That one had some stuff on his mouth. Oh, that's another thing I was going to do. Speaking of stuff on the mouth, usually from this point, I put one of those plastic grates in the bottom of the egg box. This one, I would say, is not bamboo. Yeah. I really don't want these guys crawling out just yet. I've had bad luck with snakes crawling out, but I would say this one, let's see if you can see it on the camera there. That just looks like a regular pastel. So I'm actually going to get one of those little grates and set this up. So this is basically what I use. And I'll basically move the eggs out. And I put this grate in. And it always seems like when you get to the end, so this has been in there for 2 months. It was a 50-50 mix. I guess it still has a little bit of moisture. Enough to make a ball. But I kind of like to put one of those moss balls in there too, just to give it a little extra humidity right at the end, because it seems like things just kind of dry out the last few days while everything's trying to crawl out of the egg. Alright, I want to cut one more. So far it looks like we have a bamboo and a pastel, not too bad. And I'm actually hoping for a female bamboo, which would be really neat. Because right now I only have one bamboo and it's a male. So on these that are totally not pipped. Ooh. This guy's gonna make a mess. I'm not gonna open this one that much since it looks like it's really liquidy in there. Just enough to see what it is. I'm amazed that these haven't started coming out of the egg at 61 days. That just seems kind of odd. Seems really odd. You know what? I don't know if this one's alive. I don't know. That's pretty weird. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's just in liquid. I don't know. If you ask me on this one, I would say that almost looks like a Pastel Calico bamboo to me. It's really light, but you can see the yellow, and you can still see the bamboo in there. I don't know if you can see that, but that looks like a 3-gene animal right there. It almost looked dead because it was so light, but I think it's actually gonna make it. Alright, let me, this is a mess. Always kind of makes me nervous when I cut and it's a bunch of that goop coming out. I almost feel like I'm cutting too early. But it's definitely, you definitely don't want them to get too much past the date. I could probably use some smaller scissors, but these have been working good so far. I always try to pull up the egg, pull up the shell a little bit. This is almost like Christmas. What's in the shell? That looks like another very light bamboo. If I was to guess on this one, it doesn't have any yellow color. I would say that, to me, really looks like a calico bamboo. How all the patterns kind of up towards just like a little ridge on the very top. That's a really nice one too. I can't wait till these really come out and you can really see them. Alright, so we have one more egg. We were hitting some really good odds. Looks like we have one pastel and 3 bamboo combos, which is awesome. Those are some really good odds. I've been hitting good odds all year, it seems like. This one just had one little slit. I didn't see it until I started cutting. Wow! It's another bamboo. What are the odds of that? This almost looks like another, boy. It's got bamboo, but it's all the way pushed to the top. So I'm thinking it's calico bamboo. Just that one little ridge up on the top. On this one, I can't quite tell if it's pastel yet. But wow, those are great odds. So I'm very happy with the results on that one. So the next video will definitely be when these come out, and then we'll actually get to handle them and figure out what the males and females are and what they look like. So what I'm going to do for now is put another layer of pressing seal on there. I'm going to put one of my little sphagnum moss balls, and I think I have a small one here. I just put it in there for extra humidity. And I'll seal it up and put it back in the incubator, and I'll give you an update in a few days. So I wanted to show you the parents from that clutch too. So this is my bamboo over here. And he is really stunning. Let me move this tub over to the light. But, ooh, I need to clean the tub. Definitely. But when I first bought this bamboo, he hissed at me. Moving a little too quick for him, I guess. But when I first got him, I thought, I thought I paid too much for him. And then I started looking around and comparing him to other bamboos, and he is by far one of the best looking bamboos I've ever seen. So I don't regret paying for what I paid for him, because he's going to throw some really nice babies. He is a really good looking snake. Let me put this tub back. And he's pretty big too. He's from 2013. So he's actually 5 years old. He's a pretty old snake. A good size for breeding. He is actually a breeding machine. He locked with every single female that I paired him up with. And tomorrow is tub cleaning day. But you notice how the bamboo kind of comes down, the pattern comes down the sides on just a straight bamboo. And I noticed on some of the ones that we cut that it didn't come down that far, and I'm pretty sure that's from the calico. And the calico over here, it was actually a 7-egg clutch, and she laid 1 slug and then was egg bound on one. So she is a good looking snake too. So you see the calico kind of brings up the patterns on the sides, and she is keyed in and ready to feed. She's like, "Where's my rat?" She definitely eat a rat. So tomorrow's feeding day too. So usually when they get like this, it's a really good time to give them a big rat and kind of fatten them up for the next breeding season. So she hasn't really eaten that much since she's laid eggs, but you can pretty much snap them out of it if you kind of just touch them on the body a little bit. I could bring her up and we can take a better look at her, but she is a really pretty snake too. She almost looks like a velvety leopard or something. She is really neat. I really love her pattern. So it'll be interesting to see what we get out of these two once those babies crawl out of the eggs. So I'm glad she laid, because I wasn't sure for a while if she was actually going to go. She's kind of a picky eater for me this year, so that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.